When you think about it, malls are kind of a perfect place. You can escape the weather, do some shopping, hang out with friends, and they usually have those warm pretzels. But really, when's the last time you've actually been to one? It's been a minute, right? Hattie Dietschel got together with our partners at the Scripps News show, The Why, to look at the decline of malls and the movement to bring them back. And that's our featured story at the top of the list.
For a while, malls were everything. America's one-stop spot for shopping, eating, and socializing. The first one opened up in 1956 in Edina, Minnesota, and more sprung up all over, reaching 2,500 malls in the 80s. But when e-commerce sites like Amazon exploded, malls fizzled.
2020 was obviously a terrible year from a bankruptcy perspective for lots of retailers for the obvious reasons.
Nick Eaglanian, president of retail consulting firm SiteWorks, told the Wall Street Journal, quote, 10 years from now, there will be approximately 150 malls left in the U.S. That's about 3 malls per state. We turned to Natalie Cutler with BDO, a retail and consumer products industry group, to learn more. First, we asked her why so many malls and stores are closing. In January, Macy's closed 4 stores. They closed 36 in 2021.
I think a lot of the malls that had those stores that did file for bankruptcy have seen a significant deterioration in foot traffic.
Anchor stores are critical to keeping malls strong. They drive foot traffic to the smaller, specialized stores.
When an anchor goes out, files for bankruptcy, or just the store closes, if it's replaced by another well-known anchor store, that mall continues to thrive.
Sears, Kmart, Macy's, and Bloomingdale's are all leaving malls. JCPenney is still recovering from its bankruptcy filing in 2020. So in response, malls are reinventing themselves and trying to stay on top of the trends.
Those that are going to thrive are the ones that truly understand their customer base. They understand how to approach their customer. They understand whether it's through a social media perspective, whether it's through email. How do they connect with their consumer?
Cole says foot traffic increased after it started processing Amazon returns a few years ago. JCPenney integrated beauty stores to attract more shoppers. And some mall owners are buying up anchors so they'll stay put, such as Simon Property Group, which owns dozens of malls nationwide. They own Brooks Brothers, Lucky Brand Jeans, and JCPenney.
I think mall owners are looking to invest in their stores to make sure that their malls stay afloat, that they have the retailers are present.
Finally, Natalie thinks people are realizing that in-person shopping has advantages over e-commerce.
There's multiple stores, multiple categories, and there's also, you have more of a selection. So if store A doesn't have what you want, it's really easy. You don't have to get back in the car and drive to store B. And I think that going to the mall still continues to be a social event. We're seeing a lot more of the younger generation going back to the malls and just hanging out in the mall.
The move to keep malls open and thriving is at the top of the list.